Good morning. Or as my wake-up service said. Good morning.
Good morning.
You know, it's really a crime against man, nature, and beast how beautiful you look every morning.
You were so sweet to me last night. You were so understanding.
That's me, Prince Valiant.
My knight in shining armor.
Glad you slept well. I slept miserably. I was up every 10 minutes. First of all, I had to move away from you. You were driving me crazy. You were making me ache. I moved over here. Then I had to shoo all the chickens, good morning, away.
Thank you for being so patient.
I'm not patient. Don't ever call me patient. I am not patient. I just love you. I'm willing to wait until everything's perfect. Look yourself. That's all.
Thank you.
Glad you slept well.
Oh, I did. I didn't have any bad dreams last night. In fact, I don't think I dreamed at all. I don't know. I guess I just felt really safe here. With you, away from Port Charles.
Yeah, well, it's a whole new life for us. Not a very affluent one, however.
Oh? How much money do we have left?
We're down to our last few bucks. We're alive, but I'm hungry. I'll tell you, I am really starving.
You're hungry?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you would never admit that.
I'm hungry, all right?
Good. Now help me get this wig on.
Oh, you got it.
Straw everywhere.
Here, is this the front?
I think so.
How's that? That good?
Yeah, I think so. It's fine. You're like Lucy Johnson again.
You look like Lucy Johnson again. You really do. Okay, now, what we got to do is we've got to find some way to earn our daily bread.
We have such limited ambitions. I was thinking more along the lines of some bacon and eggs and orange juice.
Sausage and waffles and Salisbury steak.
Are you broke and hungry enough to pay for your lodging?
Sir, we're really very sorry about this. We didn't take anything. You can search us.
You see, it was just so late last night that we didn't want to wake anybody up to ask if we could sleep in the barn.
That's all right. I'm glad you got a good night's sleep.
Well, we'd be happy to do some work for you if you have any jobs around anything to pay for this.
Well, that's good news. I'm a little short-handed just now. How are you at milking cows?
Cows? I love cows. I majored in milking in college.
Listen, I hate to call my husband a liar, but the closest he ever came to a cow was taking a bottle of milk off the shelf at the grocery store. And I wouldn't want your cows going on strike because my husband manhandled them.
I had a hunch you were both city folks.
Well, I exaggerated a little bit, but I can't, you know, I can chop wood and I can feed pigs or slop chickens or...
Well, there's always that going on.
And my wife, look at her arm. She's very strong, and she loves to do housework.
Well, that's fine. Maybe we can come to terms. I like young people who want to work and pay their own way. Too many of them nowadays expect something for nothing.
Oh, we don't expect that.
You were saying you had a hankering for bacon and eggs? Young lady, is that right?
Oh, yeah, nothing would make me happier.
Well, you're in luck, because I can smell the bacon frying now. That means breakfast is just about ready. So why don't you both come up to the house and meet my wife? Seems to me it's always easier working on a full stomach.
Oh, sir, we're right behind you. Right. Let's go.
Not much excitement, but we make a living off the farm, and we enjoy the peace and quiet. Land, I don't know how anybody can stand living in the city.
Well, it does get awfully hectic at times.
Have you decided yet where you're going to settle down?
Well, no, sir, actually, we thought we'd kind of take a look around the country first.
Well, it's nice to be young and able to wander around. Would you like anything else to eat?
Oh, no. This is just fine. Thank you.
She's quite a cook.
I should say that she is.
Well, as much fun as it may be to sleep in haylofts, it seems to me that a newly married couple ought to have a nice room to stay in. Now, Dad and I have a spare bedroom with a nice, comfortable bed. And if you're interested, I could let you have it for $15 a week.
Fantastic, we'll take it. I just happen to have $15 on me. It's our last bit of money, but I will earn more by the end of the week.
Gracious, don't you want to give your wife at least a chance to see the room?
Oh, she'll see it, but Mrs. Johnson is kind of an old-fashioned type of girl. She lets the man of the family make all the decisions.
Is that right?
That's right.
Oh, yes, that's right. Whatever he says goes for me, too.
That's right. Thank you, sweetheart. This has been a wonderful breakfast, and as you can see, my Lucy loves to eat.
Well, I'm so glad you enjoyed it.
It was delicious. Thank you.
Do you like to cook, Miss Johnson?
Oh, no,
Well, I'm not
please,
really
please,
very
please.
good
This
at
is,
it.
I'm Lloyd. This is Lucy.
I'm not really very good at it, you see.
Don't let her fool you. She is a fine cook. She needs a little more practice, you understand?
Well, maybe I can give you a few tips.
Yes, thank you. I'd appreciate that.
Take it from me, there's nothing nicer than having a wife who can cook. Don't know how I've gotten along with it all these years without one.
I believe you, sir. Well, I guess the next thing on the agenda is to try and find us some work. Unless, of course, you have any jobs around here that you need done on a permanent basis?
Not enough to make it worth your while, I'm afraid.
Well, we always have chores.
Chores, yes, but not what you'd call permanent work. These two have to think about making money.
Well, that's true. I'm sorry we can't help you out that way.
Oh, don't worry about it. You've been wonderful, really. We were actually planning to ask around town anyway.
Oh, then you think you'll stay in Beechers Corner for a while?
Yeah.
Yeah, for a while.
Well, it's a pretty small town. I'm not sure how much you'll find in the line of work, but there ought to be something you'll be able to do.
Well, I'm pretty sure that we'll be able to find something, yeah. I guess the thing for us to do, Luce, is to go ahead on into town.
Oh, no. Not just yet. I have to help Mrs. Whitaker with the dishes and do some housework. And you have to feed the chickens and slop the pigs. That is what you call it, isn't it?
Yes, that's it.
You're learning fast.
Okay, then. So we'll do the chores first and then the job hunting.
Good idea, Lucy, good idea. And by the way, my little wife, she loves to scrub floors and wash windows. Just loves it. So you have a good time, Lucy. And, sir, if you'll show me where to begin, I'll get started.
Well, you come with me and I'll show you.
Good idea. Enjoy scrubbing the floors, Luce.
Have fun, Lloyd.
As you see, it's nice and light and airy.
Oh, yes, this is a lovely room.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh, and this is really a nice spread, too.
My wife made that herself, by hand. You don't see much work like that nowadays.
No, you certainly don't. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, look at that bed. Isn't that bed nice, huh?
Lloyd, don't do that.
Oh, come on, honey. We're just checking out, see if it's comfortable.
I know, but not in front of other people.
Oh, don't be shy, honey. Remember, we're married, too.
You have been so nice to us that I would like to tell you the whole story.
What? What story?
Now, Lucy. It's okay. You see, folks, the truth is that Lucy's only 18, and my parents didn't approve of our getting married because they thought that she was too young. But we really love each other. And we are determined to make this thing work, even though we're flat broke.
Oh, good for you.
So we're going to make it work. And I will be able to support her. I just need a job. Now, I hear that there's a place called, I believe it's Mom and Pop Calhoun's Diner in town. And I heard that they had a couple of openings for a short order cook and a waitress. So I figured we'd go there and maybe try to get that job.
Why, I know old Pop Calhoun. He's a pretty good sport. Didn't know he was looking for any help, though.
Yeah, well, that's what we heard.
Yeah. Would you mind if we need character references if we use your names?
Oh, of course, Lloyd. We'd be pleased.
We'll do better than that. I'll call old Pop Calhoun myself and make sure you get the jobs.
Oh, no, sir. I don't want to put you out.
Listen, when the day comes that we can't help two young folks who are as much in love as you two, Well, that's the day I never want to see.
That's the truth. Now, we'll leave you two alone to get settled, and when you're ready, you just come on down.
Oh, thank you for everything.
Oh, that's all right, honey. It's our pleasure. I'll put fresh towels for you in the bathroom.
You've both been really swell.
Thank you.
Oh, my back. Oh.
Why did you do that?
What?
Lie to those nice people. I mean, you told them that we were married. I mean, obviously, they're going to expect us to sleep in the same bed.
Well, isn't that what newlyweds usually do?
Very funny. You've gotten us into a big mess, and I don't see how we're going to get out of it.
Will you chill out? Come on now. Don't knock it. This is the best place we've had to stay in a long time. Come on.
I'm not. I'm not knocking. It's a nice bed.
Well, what's wrong with you? You're neurotic.
I'm apprehensive. Boy, do you smell. I mean, that's just... Ugh.
Well, that's the only thing you have to worry about from me is that I stink. And I'll clean up later if you don't mind. But this is the best bed that we've had to sleep in since we left the department store. Just don't knock it, girl. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
I'm not. I mean, I said, it's a nice bed.
Fine. That's just fine. Now, I want you to remember something. Your name is Lucy Johnson. Lucy Johnson. I don't want to have to yell at you every time to get your attention.
Well, can you blame me for that? I mean, you just spring things on me and you don't give me any warning.
Sweetheart, I expect you to be a little quicker on the uptake.
Well, I'm not. I'm sorry. I mean, Lucy Johnson.
It's a very pretty name, I think.
You would. Lloyd. Oh, this really is a nice room.
Yeah. You know, as this honeymoon goes on and on, I think the marriage gets better and better. It's business here. It's your idea. Just stay out of the way.
Yeah, just tie it up to right
I'll tie it up to here. Fine. Oh, boy. You're absolutely sure you saw this in a movie, right?
Yep. And it's a darn good idea.
Yeah, darn good idea. I wish you'd stop going to the movies, girl. You've seen more movies than anybody I ever heard of. So there you got it. It's a great idea, unless the Whitakers come in here and think one of us is trying to hang ourselves.
Don't be ridiculous. We're not going to leave it up during the day.
Okay, fine. Oh. All right, now what?
Well, now we just throw a blanket over it, and at night, we both have privacy. It was Clark Gable and somebody else. I don't know. But it did win an Academy Award.
No kidding. That's terrific. Academy Award.
Yeah. She was a madcap heiress, and he was a reporter, I think.
Mm-hmm. Well, I am no reporter, and you're hardly my idea of a madcap heiress. But I'll tell you one thing. If there's any awards that we win, they'll probably be Boy Scout Merit Awards for boring behavior.
You sure do complain a lot.
I do not complain. I do not complain. But I sure think I married the wrong woman.
You didn't have much choice, did you?
I always have a choice. Always. Oh, baby, this is not going to last forever. It isn't. The whole game's going to be over as soon as we decode the book, find out who the left-handed boy is. Then we go back. And then you have a lot of decisions to make, you know that. We won't be playing a game anymore. We won't be Mr. and Mrs. Johnson. But I want us to be Mr. and Mrs. Luke Spencer. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Just promise me you'll think about it, all right? I can put up these walls of Jericho because I'm gonna tear them down. And when I do, you're gonna be my wife. That's what I want. That's what I'm gonna get.